It's not what happens to you, but how you respond that matters. Did you know that the ancient Stoics had a secret weapon that made them immune to chaos and emotional storms caused by difficult people in life? Imagine holding a tool like this, a mental armor protecting you from the negative energy others try to throw your way. This is not just ancient history, but a practical strategy that can transform your life today. Whether you're dealing with a demanding boss, or a troublesome family member, or anyone who drains your energy, Stoic philosophy offers a powerful solution. In today's video, we'll dive deep into applying Stoic principles to not just survive, but thrive through adversity. This isn't just about coping, it's about building a life of peace, resilience, and profound personal freedom. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by someone else's negativity or simply seek a calmer life in this chaotic world, you're in the right place. Let's begin this journey together, armed with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, to uncover the secret to maintaining calm no matter what life throws at you. I ask only one thing: don't skip any part of this video. If you're watching, consider yourself different, an exception, and act accordingly. The key idea here is setting clear boundaries and deciding how much influence outside forces, especially from self-centered individuals, will have over your inner peace. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You control your mind, not external events." Understanding this is where your true power lies. This profound truth echoes loudly when facing narcissistic people. It reminds us that real strength is not in changing them or their behavior, which is often beyond our control, but in changing how we react and engage with them. When dealing with narcissists, the only thing we truly control is our response, emotions, and the mental space we allow them to occupy. It's far from easy, especially when emotions run high and that narcissist plays a major role in your life, be it family, partner, or colleague. Seneca offers a valuable lesson to complement this approach. We often suffer more in our imagination than in reality. Much of the anxiety and distress caused by narcissists gets magnified by fears and expectations about what they might say or do next. By embracing Seneca's advice, we learn to clearly distinguish between their actual impact and the extra pain we add to ourselves in our minds. This doesn't diminish the challenges narcissists bring, but helps us reclaim mental space by focusing on the present reality instead of worst-case scenarios. Picture carrying a backpack every day. Each negative interaction, manipulation, or hurtful word from a narcissist adds a stone. It weighs you down, exhausts you, and slows your progress. Stoicism teaches us that we can stop adding stones to that load. While we can't change the narcissist, we can change how their actions affect us. Minimizing their role in our lives begins with a conscious decision to shift focus. This means actively redirecting thoughts and energy toward people and activities that bring joy and peace. It's about creating emotional and physical boundaries to protect our well-being. This might mean limiting contact with the narcissist, changing how you communicate to avoid giving them opportunities to hurt you, or, in some cases, cutting ties altogether. Yet, it's important to acknowledge this process can be emotionally painful. Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing feelings, but recognizing, understanding, and then making rational choices about how to move forward. If you're dealing with a narcissistic parent or sibling, you're not just handling a difficult person, you're grappling with the loss of a loving, supportive relationship that you truly deserve. This is a form of grief, and you need to give yourself permission to go through it. Seek therapy. Find comfort in creative outlets like writing or painting, and lean on friends or supportive communities. These steps aren't just about distancing yourself from negativity, they're about healing and growth. Embracing Stoicism teaches us to focus on the inner fortress, a peaceful, resilient refuge within ourselves. By reducing the narcissist's influence in your life, you're not being cold or hostile. You're prioritizing your mental and emotional health. You decide that inner peace is paramount and refuse to let anyone disrupt it. Remember, feeling hurt, grieving, and asking for help are all perfectly normal. What matters is that you are gradually moving toward a healthier, happier version of yourself. Fortified by an inner fortress, no external chaos can penetrate. That is what applying Stoicism means when facing narcissistic people, finding strength in calmness, and proactively choose to focus on what truly matters: your peace, happiness, and growth. Narcissists often build a protective shell of superiority, shown through charm, intellect, success, or a mix of these. This shell not only deceives others, but also shields them from inner wounds and insecurities. Yet, when we begin to see through this facade and question its authenticity, we do so not with malice, but by practicing Stoic philosophy in pursuit of truth, peeling away each layer of illusion to reveal the reality beneath is a journey. But how do we begin first? Hold firmly to the Stoic principle of indifference, distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. The goal isn't to change the narcissist or circumstances beyond reach, but to shift how we perceive them, reducing their hold on our emotions and reactions. When you notice their exaggerated self-presentation, rather than confronting them head-on, you can gently choose to question their narrative. For instance, ask, "How did you arrive at that conclusion?" Or "Could you explain that further?" Such questions, asked with genuine curiosity and without judgment, can prompt narcissists and those around them to reflect on the truth of their claims. However, it's crucial to stay cautious and clear-headed to safeguard your own mental well-being. Stoic philosophy teaches us to avoid confrontations that disturb our inner peace. Instead, we maintain calm and emotional balance, even when provoked from outside. This means knowing when to engage and when to withdraw, always prioritizing your own tranquility. By adopting a curious yet detached stance, you don't directly challenge the narcissist's inflated self-image, but invite both them and yourself to explore the truth together. This gentle questioning can gradually soften their illusions, not through direct conflict, but through thoughtful reflection. As a result, you'll notice their influence over you diminishes, allowing you to see situations and people more objectively. This approach aligns with the Stoic practice of prosouche-focused attention, where you remain fully present and conscious of your thoughts, words, and actions. Maintaining this mindful awareness helps you respond wisely and gracefully in relationships with narcissists, protecting your values and steadfastly pursuing inner peace. Challenging a narcissist's grand image from a place of detachment means seeking truth with compassion rather than confrontation. It's about gently uncovering the reality behind the mask. Guided by Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In doing so, we not only safeguard our own peace, but also offer narcissists a chance for self-reflection and growth. This path of awareness and healing demands active courage and willingness to face uncomfortable truths about ourselves. This journey isn't about confronting or changing the narcissist's behavior, but focusing on your own growth and mental health. Stoicism, grounded in self-awareness and personal virtue, perfectly complements this healing process. It encourages us to look inward, to understand our reactions, emotions, and core values. Seneca's teaching resonates deeply here. No one can possess everything they desire, but one can. Choose not to crave what isn't theirs and find contentment with what they have. In therapy, this means recognizing that current limits and pain are not fixed, but challenges meant for growth and learning. It shifts our focus from seeking external approval, especially from those who cannot give it healthily, to cultivating self-acceptance and compassion. Therapy becomes a refuge for introspection and growth, a safe space where we can freely explore emotions, experiences, and relationships without judgment. The goal is to heal wounds caused by toxic relationships, recognize our inherent worth, and understand that this worth does not depend on approval from narcissists or anyone else. Throughout therapy, we practice Stoic reflection, examining life and choices through the lens of wisdom and courage. We question beliefs that have trapped us in harmful relationships, beliefs that may have driven us to seek validation from those unable to offer it healthily. This self-examination is vital for releasing the need for others' approval, reclaiming our independence and self-control. But therapy is not just about letting go. It's also about building something new within. It's about discovering joy, passion, and peace in your own way, creating a life aligned with your deepest values and aspirations. This journey perfectly mirrors the Stoic path toward a virtuous life. Happiness does not come from external achievements or relationships, but from living a life of virtue. Engaging in therapy and self-development is a powerful stand against the negativity imposed by narcissism. It declares that we are more than the roles assigned to us in their story. We have the strength and wisdom to define our own. This is the spirit of Stoicism, recognizing that our power lies in choosing how to respond, cultivating our inner garden, and living in harmony with nature and reason. The journey of therapy and self-improvement isn't always easy. It demands courage to face our weaknesses, overcome fears, and step into the unknown. Yet, it's also a path filled with hope. As we shed layers of pain and doubt, we discover our resilient, radiant self waiting to be reborn and celebrated. Through Stoic wisdom, we learn that true freedom comes from within, the freedom to choose our attitude and respond with wisdom and compassion, to live a life that truly reflects who we are at our core. This healing and growth process is a testament to our perseverance and capacity to change. It reminds us that no matter the challenges, we hold the power to cultivate peace, joy, and fulfillment from within. So, embark on this journey with the courage of a Stoic, viewing therapy and self-development as opportunities to become the architects of your destiny. Commit to this path, one step at a time. This is a step toward a more authentic, empowered, and peaceful life. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events or others' actions, we have full mastery over our inner world, our thoughts, reactions, and feelings. This principle is especially powerful when dealing with narcissists, whose behavior often feels like a direct assault on our mental peace. Let's explore this further. Narcissists instinctively try to provoke, manipulate, or unsettle you through words or actions. Our immediate response might be to retaliate, defend ourselves, or engage in conflict. However, Stoicism offers a different path, one of calm, detachment, and inner peace. Controlling your response doesn't mean suppressing or denying emotions, but rather recognizing them and choosing to act consciously. This might mean pausing, taking a deep breath, and reflecting before responding, or even deciding not to respond at all. The key lies in realizing that your power is in how you respond. You are not a pawn in the narcissist's game. You are the guardian of your mind space. This strategy requires practice and mindfulness, developing the ability to notice emotional triggers and habitual reactions. It involves committing to observe your thoughts and feelings without immediate action. This is where Stoic exercises like journaling or meditation become invaluable. These methods help you step back, view situations through reason rather than emotion, and choose responses aligned with your values and desire for peace. By refusing to play the narcissist's game and instead choosing calm and detachment over confrontation, you embody a profound Stoic virtue, apatheia, the freedom from chaotic emotions. This doesn't mean being emotionless, but rather remaining undisturbed by them. You become the embodiment of Stoic calm in the face of provocation. This approach isn't about imprisonment or avoidance, but a deliberate, proactive stance, affirming, "I am the master of my soul, the protector of my peace. Your actions cannot breach the fortress of my mind unless I allow it." This is a declaration of independence, reclaiming your power and commitment to your well-being. Applying this strategy not only shields you from the narcissist's negative impact, but also nurtures deep self-awareness and resilience. We learn to move through the world with calm confidence, knowing our inner peace is inviolable. This is ultimate freedom, the power to choose how to respond to the outside world, live by our principles, and maintain tranquility amid challenges. Remind yourself that you have the strength to protect your mental space, control your reactions, and live with dignity, serenity, and power. This is more than a coping mechanism for dealing with narcissists. It is a blueprint for a mindful and virtuous life. As we conclude today's journey through Stoic wisdom and its application to difficult people, remember that peace of mind is a sanctuary, a fortress. No external force can enter without your consent. Like the Stoics, we have the power to choose our responses, stand firm in adversity, and cultivate a resilient, peaceful life. The strength you seek is not far away. It lies within, waiting to be discovered and nurtured. Now, I invite you to continue exploring these profound ideas through one of the playlists on your screen. Dive deep into a philosophy that can transform your life, offering tools to navigate challenges with calmness and wisdom. If you found value in today's discussion, please consider subscribing to our channel, sharing this video with someone who needs it, and giving it a like. Your support helps us spread these timeless lessons to more people seeking guidance and strength. Together, let's embark on this journey of personal growth and empowerment, anchored in the enduring wisdom of the Stoics and pioneers of psychology. Remember, you are not alone on this path. Let's keep learning, evolving, and thriving together. Thank you for watching and being a part of the Stoic Journal community. Until next time, keep building your inner fortress.